And we are live. Hello and happy Monday. It's Gold Call Monday. And yet, look at Jackie saying, welcome back, Marzia. I took literally an 8-week sabbatical. Can you believe that? From work.
Amazing. I think everyone needs to do a sabbatical. I remember back in the day when I was in sales, Genentech, they have their employees, they can take like a 6-week sabbatical it might be 5 years. They pay them in everything.
Wow. That's amazing.
It's brilliant. But I mean, that just shows you like how important it is to like unplug and decompress. How was it? How was your sabbatical?
It was good. When you work, you're wired a certain way. You have deadlines and pressures and, just everyday kind of stuff. Even though you love what you do, there's always some kind of pressure. And, working is hard, but it's great at the same time. It was good just to not be on a deadline or, for meetings and having things scheduled. So the unwiring part, it took me a couple weeks to really kind of get into the mode. And, I was on vacation that first week and my husband was like, get off your phone, because it's like natural that you want to check things, see things, how things are running, that kind of stuff. So I finally literally a week after vacation, and then it set in, and then I was able to enjoy it because my husband wanted, time off for just him and I to do nothing. Because this is our first time in both of our careers where we're able to take off this time together. And so it was really, I felt like it was really needed. It was necessary. There's always, I would say, growing pains and struggles with decompression from work and then trying to get into a new groove. So, it comes with its challenges, but at the end of the day, when I'm able to reflect on the past 8 weeks, oh my God, it was so good because I was able to work out more, dedicate more time to my health, my nutrition, my therapy. You guys know I go to therapy, so I feel like all the way around, I just kind of poured into my mental and physical health and my marriage. That was like my main priorities, myself and my marriage.
That's beautiful. I think every marriage should do this. Really?
Agreed. When you have no distractions, like work isn't taken away, then you have to find new ways to communicate and talk with each other. So we started new habits like going on walks on Sunday. This weekend we took this seminar together. We went to Tony Robbins together. Like we took an investment seminar, it was like learning a new language and learning math in a different way because you had to learn math according to that language. And it was like, whoa. And at the same time, it was very interesting. It was hard, but I feel like it kind of strengthened Keith and I together because we were working on pop quizzes, something we wouldn't normally do, like if we both were working. So we were actually working on a common goal beside our marriage, which was fun. And so and he got more into yoga. He's fasting now every Monday. We fast together. I'm not like I would say as consistent as him because I feel like I live a cleaner lifestyle than my husband. So, I don't fast every Monday, but I am fasting today. So, but he's really dedicated to fasting on Monday. So he has all kinds of new habits. And this is like all in 8 weeks. How crazy is that?
That is amazing.
Seriously. And he wants to get into transcendental
meditation.
Yes, he wants to get into that. Yeah.
It's amazing. I know so many people who do it and they absolutely love it. They say it's a game changer. I love that Ziva meditation. I'm noticing some really powerful changes from that. I kind of got off track a little bit, but I've got to get back on. But I had like a healing crisis when I was doing the meditations, the twice daily meditations. And it was crazy how different things manifest. I'm like, whoa, I'll have to do a whole post or story or something like that on that. Because
thank you for recommending that book. It was a really good book. I was able to see meditation differently because we always think we have to be strict. And I liked hers was a little more lax. And how you use the words in your head that if you are going on tangents, it's okay. And you're able to bring it back and kind of roll it over in your thoughts and your mind and your mouth. You know what I mean? So it was a really, really good meditation. I've been committed to twice a day. Once a day in the morning is my usual because I just want to commit to a routine before I add a second. But it's just getting it down. It's like, training wheels on a bike.
It is. It totally is. So what are some of your highlights?
From Ziva meditation?
No, from from your sabbatical, like your top 3 highlights. And then we'll get into our gimmicks.
Okay, highlights. So you guys know that I was focusing on stress and anxiety, managing those all year. I feel like it kind of switched into more like mental and physical. So I feel like it was obviously I had the time to do it, I think I was so worried about it before because I was tired of being stressed out. So I feel like it was a different type of healing. So I feel like I healed in a different way, and I was closer to my husband in these 8 weeks. So I would just say those two are my main takeaways. It's like you learn to heal yourself in different ways. And I think it's like, it ebbs and flows and changes as we, grow through life. So yeah, I don't know. It feels good. And it kind of feels weird coming back. I didn't want to come back. No offense anyway. When you're off for a while, you're like, oh my God, it's going to be so hard to plug back in. And it really is, like, to get up. And I was like, have my normal routine, but yet I needed to get ready and take a shower and, look halfway decent for y'all. I don't like come all bummed out, because Mondays are days when if we're fasting at home, that we're cleaning the house and, that kind of stuff. And
maybe we have to change goal call Monday to another day.
Might, yeah.
People can claim their goals on their own, and we can just do a live. We can cook together or do something else. We'll look at that.
Yeah, if you guys, hey, does that sound good to you? If Jackie and I get on there and cook or show you some of our favorite products, do it differently. Because I feel like when I was off, I got to experience a bunch of different new products. I still didn't do the Zoe thing. So Zoe sent me the kit. It's for blood sugar control. And I had to freeze the muffins because I didn't do it within the time frame. They said, if you don't do it within the 2 weeks, freeze the muffins and eat them for later. So I was like, all right. So I thought I was going to do it. Keith and I thought, let's just wait and not stress ourselves to be on some timeline to do anything. And so now that I'm back, I feel like I'm focused. I feel like it's more work for me, not work, but, just to try it, because I want to make sure I'm really consistent on stories and make sure I, have the data and stuff to talk to you about. And that's, it's a 2-week process. Mm-hmm. So I know I kept my own personal page up, but when you have your personal page and a business page, running both pages is a lot. Yeah. And I just want to decompress from social media. Because some people are like, I thought you were taking a work sabbatical. I'm like, I am. And I'm just only posting on the fly for fun or what resonated with me. When you're working, it's different because you have things that you want to share and, with our audience about plant-based and food, and we have brand deals. That's all work because things are on timelines. But this was just things out of the fly or what spoke to me. And it's less stress when you have to do it that way versus the other, right? Yeah. Because when you do run a social media account, there's a certain, I would say amount of work that you have to do to keep it running and going. Yes. And if you guys notice my personal, I posted maybe 1 reel a week. So, because either people were like, I thought you were work sabbatical, and others were like, where have you been? Like, yeah, you don't post as much as you usually do. And I was like, I'm just taking some time off. But I did some fun things with my girlfriends. The connection and community was another one. Since I moved back to Dallas, my heart has been like, boom, on fire. So just getting back to my friends and meeting new friends and trying new things. And we're always doing something new. And actually, I love it, right? So, and I would say, and they're healthy things. These are all things like, going to a Miraval Resort. That was dreamy. If you ever get to go, it's amazing. And then, just doing fun things like getting dressed up. It wasn't even Halloween, and we're dressed for the Mad Hatter Tea Party. I don't know, just doing some fun stuff. You don't always have to have an occasion to get dressed up or have fun. So, and it's kind of funny. My girlfriend's like, how exhausting is it for you to put all the stuff together? And I'm like, when it's for fun, it's not exhausting.
It's fun. Halloween was always my favorite holidays because I love getting dressed up and like doing costumes and everything. And like on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, is it Beverly Hills where Erica Jane is? I always forget. Beverly Hills or Orange County.
Yes.
She is like, oh my God, I feel like it's a costume every time I get dressed. And that's the way I need to think of it when I'm like getting dressed up and doing things, because it's so much fun and that makes it way fun. So I love it. And some crazy, not fun things happen to you while you're away. I see Rocky back there. How's everything going with your 3-person household?
Oh my God, my light just changed. I think my ring light, it's kind of weird. So yeah, you guys know that my dog passed away. Was it last week? Yeah, I think it was last week. Yeah. I feel like the time is just so much has been going by, but yeah, she passed away. It was time. She couldn't even walk anymore. And that's when you know that it was time. Because even Keith was trying to she would get her little scooter, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if it's going to happen. She's 15 and a half and she already has brain damage and she's been spinning her whole life. Like, is she going to be spinning with this little thing? You know what I mean? So it just wasn't, I don't think, a quality of life. So we had to come to those terms. But I mean, it was a peaceful pathway to the Rainbow Bridge, and we were pretty happy. She had a great life, so I can't complain. It was sad for a couple days, but I mean, once you come to terms, like, we do miss her for sure because she was a little spunk of personality. But towards the end, she didn't have the best couple of weeks. But I'm glad we had time together, my husband and I, to have this time with no work, no distractions, to help her, I would say, go to the peaceful pathway. So,
yeah, no, it's beautiful.
it is quiet around here. A little old man Rocky, we call him Grandpa, PAW, Grandpa. But he's a little sleeper. He always sleeps. I mean, he's kind of low key, and he's not, very low key, and he's not high maintenance. Like Paris was high maintenance. So, I feel like he kind of knew that. But look at Rocky knows we're talking about. I was like, wait,
he's like working up.
He's like, huh? Yeah. So no, it's been good. I mean, it was a sad situation, but at the same time, I feel like I'm glad we took the time off to pour into ourselves to deal with the situation, because it is what it is. And Rocky, we were like joking around, like he's last man standing. Like we thought our first one was going to live forever, and it happened to be Rocky. So here's Rocky, last man standing, and he's still doing good. You know what I mean? So
it's crazy that he's gotten his 20th life, but I'm glad because he is like the low maintenance one. So
we'll see how he'll be 18 in October. He's for sure
insane.
He is insane. Doing well for 18. And so how are you doing on your with your mom's move? I mean, this is, you guys, I'm sure you guys have been kept up with Jackie's, mom situation.
It has been crazy. So my mom is officially in Las Vegas, thank goodness. And she signed on a place. She knows where she's going to live. She's staying with my mom and my sister-in-law right now. Sister-in-law. My mother is staying with my sister and my brother-in-law right now. And she'll move in, I think, like the end of this month to her new place, which is super cool. And I am in Athens. We did an estate sale or a moving sale all weekend. It's been insane. I've got people at the house right now cleaning stuff out. I've got contractors coming in the rest of the week. And I think we're officially going to have our house listed by next week. And this is like,
wow. What?
Marzia, it's crazy because everyone has been so backed up, like estate sales. They weren't able to come in for like 2 months. And then like painters were backed up by like 2 months. So like everything was falling into place. And this is where it shows me that there is something bigger and greater than myself here at work, because literally we're getting this done in like 2 weeks. And that's unheard of. So I'm hoping the house will be listed next week. I'll be able to go home. I have to be home anyway by the 4th of July because Charles and I have this fabulous party we're going to. I can't wait. And I got a whole new outfit and everything. I'm like, oh, it's going to be so fun. It's a yacht party. It's a white party. Oh. Super, super excited. I know it's going to be so fun.
Those are always fun.
Yeah, but I was thinking I might not get home until like right before. And I'm going to be home well in advance. So I'm so excited, but I'm exhausted. So I will be posting some more on Plant Chicks later this week. I'll try and do some stories. I'm going to show you guys because I'm actually staying in my mom's house for a couple of days. We sold the refrigerator, the freezer. We've got nothing. So I'm literally living off of a Ninja blender, and I've got a cooler with ice in it. And I'll show you how I'm living. It's actually totally fine. And I'm like running back and forth. And I've learned something about myself, that I'm a complete control freak about food. So I don't even eat out that much anymore, but I will get some food. I'll like share how I'm staying plant chicky while I'm living the way I'm living. It's just crazy town. But, you guys, so a lot of you are off today because it's the celebration for Juneteenth. Yesterday was officially Juneteenth. And a lot of you guys have a holiday today, so you're at home, and we should have more people on here. So happy Juneteenth to you guys, and we want to know what your goals are. So definitely start writing in your goals. Let us know. Say hi if you're on the live, because we see some of you watching. And we have an exciting announcement for you guys. So, Marzia, do you want to share a little bit, or shall I get into it?
Yeah, no. So if you guys are part of our LIP program originally was one of our very first subscription part programs, that are that we had created, right? And so we had beta testers. It was such a great program, and we sold that separately. And then we created our subscription site afterwards, and we've included Lit in that. So with that being said, if you only have Lit, right? And or if you're part of, you bought like a bundle and you haven't used our Lit code yet, just reach out to us. But we are basically, if you have Lit, you are going to be transferred to our PCL, our Plant Chicks Lifestyle. So Lit is exclusively moving into PCL. And with that being said, not only do you get Lit, which is a low impact workout program, you get so many other programs as well. So you get intensity, you get, hardcore, not hardcore bar. It's
imperfect Pilates.
Imperfect Pilates. I don't know why I spaced on that. I think hardcore bar was one of I was going to create. Pilates, you get, Jackie's yoga. So we have a ton of different programs in there. So it won't be just Lit. And when does that happen today? Is it happen today, Jackie?
No, we're going to be rolling everyone over by the end of the week. Watch for your emails, because I will be sending out, or we will be sending out an email, and you'll get all the instructions and we'll clarify everything. But we will be transitioning all of the Lit ladies exclusively into our Plant Chicks Lifestyle, where you can find Lit, and you'll see it. If you have any questions, you'll reach out to us. We'll probably have a video on how you access Lit. And I think we'll probably just move Lit up higher, and move Lit up to the top in Plant Chicks Lifestyle. Maybe we can even start a big group doing Lit.
Yeah, sounds good. If you haven't joined yet, go to our PCL, go to plantchicks.com. You can join, and it's $12.95 per month. It's a low cost. You get a ton of stuff. You get our plant plates. Make sure you watch all the videos. There are 4 ebooks there with recipes, a ton of recipes. You get different workouts, and it's catered if you do low impact or high impact. So you can always make everything high impact. You can repeat the program over. Like Lit was one of our best selling programs. Now PCL is. So we included that Lit in there. And if you're part of PCL, you know how amazing that is. So just FYI. So yeah, you can join us in the Plant Chicks Lifestyle, which is $12.95 a month. And, to have 2 awesome health coaches and a ton of programs and nutrition, it's all right there for you. We have to think about doing a program, something.
I know. We need to do a Lit. You guys stay tuned, because we'll let you know when we'll all do Lit together. Since we're moving all the Lit ladies in there, it's going to be a fun Lit workout. And it is Lit, low impact interval training. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Shall we wrap up and head over to Instagram in just a few?
Yeah, let's do it. So you guys, happy Monday. Declare your goals. Whatever your goals are, put them in the comments below. Put out in the universe. Don't just write them down. Say it out loud. Make it happen. Take action steps towards your goals. And if you want to keep continuing the fun, join us on Instagram. And if not, we will see you guys next week or on social sometime. Bye, guys.